Hi everyone. Today we're going to make a different kind of a foldable, one we haven't made before, and it's going to help us understand the structure of chromosomes. So first thing we have to do is gather our materials. You are going to need a pair of scissors and a glue stick, about 5, maybe 6 different colors of pencils, colored pencils, a regular pencil, and then you're going to need a half sheet of white paper, and then a colored sheet of construction paper. So we're going to start with this half sheet of white paper. We'll put the construction paper to the side for just a second here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to draw on here a picture of a chromosome. And as you know from the video, they characteristically take the shape of an X. So the way I like to draw them is kind of like this. So anything similar to that would be okay, and it does kind of look like an X, so that'd be great. And then what we're going to do is in the center here, we're going to draw the big centromere, color it in, and I'm just going to use my regular pencil for that, but you can use a color if you want. It doesn't really matter too much. And then I'm going to divide up the tops here to represent the genes that are on the chromosomes. And I'm going to try and make the lines evenly across from each other because they represent alleles, right? And then of course that would be all the way down here. There we go. So that's kind of close. And I'm sure that there's a whole lot more genes on there than that, but that's what we're going to go ahead and put on this. And then, let's see here. So let's start labeling some of this stuff. Okay, so down here, we're going to put a square that's going to represent chromatid, and I'm going to turn my paper like this. Okay. I'm going to point to this as being a chromatid, and this side is a chromatid. And then we'll point to this as the centromere. If you can fit it all and don't have to hyphenate it, that would be okay too. And then we're going to call this whole thing here the chromosome. And then one of these, pick one, any one. This would be the gene. We're going to put that in a box. You'll see why in a second here. So we have the chromosome, and that's pretty much it. So let's do some coloring here. We'll pretend that this allele, we'll make this the green allele, and of course this is also a green allele then. Now remember the chromatids, this left side is a chromatid, this right side is a chromatid. This would be one that we got from Mom and this one from Dad. And so this might be a big A and a big A, or a big A and a little a. So the next gene, we'll use a different color to represent different genes. And this might be a gene that is a trait for some other thing. Hair color, or and then we'll make this one in any, you can use any colors you want on these, by the way. What we're trying to show is that they're matching. Whatever allele, if we get one allele from Mom, we get one allele from Dad too for the same trait. And I think I'll probably just do one more. You can color these all the way down if you want, but you get the idea here. Okay, each one of these is a gene. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this a little brighter. to point to the centromere. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut out our boxes. And so we're going to cut out the box for genes, but now don't cut it all the way out. Just enough to make a little door out of it. Right, now we're going to fold it like this. So now we have a door for the gene. We're going to do that with chromatid. And fold it back, and that'll make a door. And then we don't have a box drawn around centromere, but same thing. We'll draw a box here. We'll cut a box. Okay, and that folds back like this. Okay, so we have a couple of boxes here, 3 boxes. And now we're going to get our construction paper. And so take your glue, and you're going to glue behind this chromosome that you just made, but don't glue the doors, the flaps. So I'm going to go like this, so and fold my doors underneath, just to make sure I don't glue them. But otherwise, you get glue on everything here. You don't have to go glue crazy. Just some would be fine. Okay, you have to hold it down. Now we're going to take this and we're going to glue it onto our construction paper. So we have a nice little border around it. It's made by the construction paper. Okay, and then we're going to write underneath the doors what each of these are. So under centromere, I'm going to find my pencil, here we go. We're going to write down that the job of the centromere is that it holds the 2 chromatids together. Okay, holds the 2 chromatids together. So then let's go over here to say what a chromatid is. The chromatid. There are 2 chromatids, right? There's this left side and there's this right side. They are identical. And we got one from mom, one from dad, and they're identical. If we have an allele here for body shape, then we have an allele here for body shape. If we have an allele here for nose size, then we have an allele here for nose size. And then under the gene flap, let's write down that the same genes are lined up in the same order. Okay, same genes are lined up in the same order. Okay, there is a picture of a chromosome. Your teacher will tell you on what page to put this into your journal. And it's a nice little study thing because you can quiz yourself, ask yourself what a centromere is, open and close the doors, gene, same thing. Or you can open up the door, you look at the definition, and try and guess what the words are. So this hopefully will help you study the parts of a chromosome. That's it. Good job, everybody.